Well, hi Taurus, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Taurus, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. There you are right there as the King of Pentacles, male or female. Okay, Taurus. The overall energy of your reading is the Page of Wands. Oh goodness, there's something brewing within you, and it's brewing from the bottom of your feet. It's going to come out your mouth. And it has to do with this wand. The wand is, it's a wand of fresh starts and new beginnings. So it's about moving forward in your life. It's something is brewing. There's something that you're going to have to say to someone in order to move forward. Up here in your highest energy is the Six of Pentacles. Oh boy. So I feel like whatever you have to say has to do with, you feel like whoever is involved in your life has not been contributing to the relationship like they should. That you have been doing most of the work in the relationship. I think you want to get past this. I think you want to move forward with them. But if they can't straighten out, if they can't, do their part, their share, then I think you want to move forward on your own. Right next to the Six of Pentacles is the World. There's your new life cycle. This is what it's all about, right above the Page of Wands. So yeah, I mean, you're thinking of moving forward, holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with or without them. So things have to be said. And it's something that's been brewing and coming on for a while. It's right next to your card, the King of Pentacles, which is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But this is your reading, Taurus. So this is going to be your energy. Looking at that pentacle, you're like, this relationship needs to be more grounded. And you know it, and you feel it, because you want to enter a new life cycle. If this relationship can't be grounded, and what I mean by grounded is like balanced, secure, where everybody's doing their own fair share, then I think you want to just move on your own. So you're really looking at that pentacle, and you're wondering if that's even possible, and that's what you need to talk about. I have the Eight of Cups right under the Six of Pentacles and next to the Page of Wands. The Six of Cups, as most of us know, it's like turning your back on love. It's like walking away. I think this is part of what you want to talk about, because I think it's like, do they want to move forward with you? Because if not, you're moving forward. On the other side, the Page of Wands is the Devil. This is the card for Capricorn only because of the horns. It's under the King of Pentacles too, which is an earth energy. So that would give us 2 for Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But this is like bondage. This is like being tied to somebody who is tied to someone or something else that is not healthy for the relationship. So you want to talk about it. Things need to be said. It's been brewing. It's like a fire burning under your feet. It's brewing. So you're going to talk about this whole situation here with being breadcrumbed, you wanting to move forward, and this toxic energy they're bringing to the relationship. I have the Sun right under the Eight of Cups. This is where you want to go to. You want to move towards the Sun. This is what you want to find in your new life cycle that you so much desire to move into. The Sun, beautiful, beautiful card. This can be Leo, so Leo might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But more importantly, and there was a child. So I like to point out the children a lot of times, just in case there's a child involved in the reading. But this is about fresh starts, new beginnings with joy. Okay, lots of joy and love. That's what you're looking for. That's what you need. It's like you're going to make it known. This is the Moon. This is the card for Pisces, right next to the Sun, right under the Page of Wands. Pisces might be strong in your chart or might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But the moon, the energy of this, is like things that have been hidden will be revealed. And that's exactly what you're going to do here. Because like I say, you've been keeping something bottled up. And is going to come out your mouth. Because it needs to come out. So this is like night turning to day, or things being revealed or exposed. And this is your feelings about the relationship that you're going to talk about. You want to enter that life cycle, another life cycle. You've been waiting. This is something else. You've been wondering why this relationship has not become grounded and secure by now. And so you've been waiting. Look at all those pentacles. It's like waiting for those pentacles to blossom and bloom, and they're not doing anything. And you're getting tired, sick and tired of waiting. And it's all because of this toxic energy they're bringing to this relationship. Could be a third party. It could be an addiction. It could be just a third person who's interfering. It could be them themselves. Okay? But you're tired of waiting. You're tired and you want to move forward. And it's coming out. Oh boy. I was a fly on the wall there. But it's something that you know that you have to do. So Taurus, let's take out the second part of this reading. Okay, so I have the Nine of Wands up in your highest energy line next to the King of Pentacles. So yeah, you're at your wit's end. You're feeling worn out, drugged through the mud. You're reaching your wit's end. So I don't know how many times you've tried with this relationship with all those wands, but it's like this wand is holding you up. You're not holding it up. You are worn down. And looking back at that pentacle, you're waiting for this relationship to become more solid, and it just hasn't been happening at all. So you want to move forward. I have the Chariot here. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But the Chariot is all about moving forward. And if you just snap those reins, which I think you're like feeling like you want to do, those sphinxes there, they can get up and they can book fast forward. Okay? So you've had it. You're like at your wit's end. I have the Queen of Cups here next to the Chariot. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So that's 2 for Cancer. And Pisces, 2 for Pisces. That might be strong in your chart or their chart or around this reading. But more importantly, they're all male or female. More importantly is the Queen here is trying to get answers to love questions. That cup is full of answers. She's trying to peer in those little windows, the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it, for answers. So you got questions here, and that's going to be part of what you're going to be speaking up about. It's like, what's going on? If you love me, why can't we be more grounded as a couple? Why don't you put more effort into this relationship? Anyway, you're going to seek your answers. You're going to get your answers. You are going to move forward with or without them. I can see that right now. I have the Knight of Cups, though. Excuse me. The Knight of Cups is telling me, that they say something like, no, I want to move forward with you. I don't want you to go on your own. I want to keep you in life. Well, why does it have to come to this point? Okay, and that might be one of your questions. But why does it have to come to this point for them to be sincere? So this is a sincere love offer, and where it's placed, it's like, it's like they really do have feelings for you, but they're still on ground one. They're still like in the beginnings of the relationship with the Knight of Cups, and you want to move forward. So I don't know how serious you're going to take this offer. It is right next to the Hangman, so I feel like they're going to ask you not to leave. Okay, it's next to this Hangman. And the Hangman is a card of enlightenment. See, the head is all lit up there. If I look around the Hangman, it's very spiritual. And what I see is moving forward, them wanting to start over, like on, the first level of the relationship. And on the other side here, I have the Three of Swords. So we have the Devil and the Three of Swords. Makes a person wonder. You have tears. This isn't an easy decision for you at all. That's why it's been brewing for so long. But there is a third something connected to this person now. I'm sure of it. And so if this sounds like you're reading so far, it probably is. If it doesn't sound like you're reading, it probably is not. And if I was you, I would check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional side. But the Three of Swords can signify a third party or third something, okay? Same with the Devil energy, the toxic energy. This Three of Swords is right under the Queen of Cups. You're wondering, why can't they be grounded? There's something going on with them. There's something attached to them that makes this relationship toxic and makes them unable to move forward with you. I just don't think you know what it is. And they've been breadcrumbing you just enough to keep you hanging in there, okay? So under the Knight of Cups is the Two of Swords. And this is next to the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't think you're going to want to deal with this coming in at ground level here on this relationship. You're blindfolded. Your swords are up in self-protection and for truth and clarity. And your arms are across your heart. They've already broke your heart. I just don't think you want to see it. I don't think you want to deal with it. I don't think you want to have anything to do with it anymore. So I think that, they probably come forth with this, like, don't leave, or I'll be better, or whatever, more than once. Like I said, with that Nine of Wands, I wonder how many times have you tried on this relationship. So next to the Two of Swords is the Death card. This is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. Another water sign with the Queen of Cups. That makes 2 for Scorpio. This is about leaving the old behind and moving forward. Like ringing out the old year and ringing in the new year. So that's what you're going to definitely be moving forwards right under the Hangman. I think you're going to leave this relationship behind. I think you have a lot of healing that you're going to have to go through. This is the card for Aquarius, by the way. So Aquarius might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But this is like seeing your own reflection in that pool of water. It's like remembering the essence of who you are. It's healing right down to your bare bones. Very spiritual. I think you have some deep healing to do, and you want to move forward and get it done and enter this new life cycle. I think that's everything that's on your mind here, because you're looking for love, joy, happiness, fresh starts and new beginnings in your life. I'm going to look at the bottom card for clarity. Oh yeah, you've been stuck. Just like I thought, you've been in this relationship for a while. And you haven't been moving, you haven't been getting your pentacles. You just kind of been hoping, waiting for it to come to fruition, but it hasn't. And so that's why it's getting to this point. So that Four of Pentacles, it lands right on the King of Pentacles, which you're looking at those pentacles. This is what you need. You need something solid and secure. And right on you just coming to your wit's end about the whole thing. So wow. So Taurus, this is your reading. And thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.